This is a sound test for a Bluetooth sound that will, the speaker is right there in the Snowplow. And the rest of these boards right here, these three boards, will go in the tender. The first board here is picks up track power. Here I've got it hooked to my DCC-EX little test track. The command station's back there. A Raspberry Pi. I've got JMWare on the screen, but I'm not using any of that right now. But the power comes to this board right here, and it'll come in on the one end, and right underneath those capacitors there's a bridge rectifier. So on this other side of the bridge rectifier, if I can point to it, right in here, the capacitors, we have, since I've got a 12-volt command station, we have about 11 volts right here on this side that's filtered by these capacitors. So I've got a 12-volt basically output right in the center part. And on the end down here, there's a 7805 that will reduce the 12 volt down to 5 volts on the very end here. So I've got a couple dollar Bluetooth receiver. This can also be a transmitter by soldering this pad on the other side by that button switch. It turns it into receiver. And so it's powered by the 5 volts on here. I've got a 750 milliwatt amplifier right here, cost a couple dollars again. And so the audio output on this, the blue wire, is going to this amplifier. The amplifier then takes the signal and goes into the speaker here, those two gray wires. So right now I've also got a ESU lock pilot that will power the blade on here via a motor that's underneath the speaker. I don't have it connected to the blade right now. And it will also run lighting, headlight, cab light, rear light in the blower itself. There'll be pickups on, that's one of the trucks for the plow in the front, and it's got electrical pickup, which I'm not using right now. There'll also be pickup underneath the tender, and the two pickups will be connected to each other, which will just make it a little bit more reliable. But right now, as I said, I'm just taking track power and rectifying it and changing it into 12 volt and 5 volt. So I'll put a couple clips up here. I'll see if this, I doubt this is, well, it might keep recording here if I can get one of. Here is some sound from the Cumbres and Toltec Railroad in New Mexico, narrow gauge. That's coming out of the speaker there.
Rio Grande Rotary OY, snow fighting on Cumbres Pass.
This is going to be Rotary Snowplow returns to Donner Pass. The plan is to make a few different sound files, hopefully with the plow starting and then working harder and some snow drifts and that. And I'll just save them to sound files, and I can use the music player on my phone to play them to the plow at any time. This is a little bit simpler solution than what I did with the sound in a box car. And the DCC, or not the DCC, but the DC throttle I made that has sound files in the throttle and plays to a box car with the Bluetooth receiver in it. So you could use this, and you could go find any Snowplow files you wanted and save them to your phone, and then anytime you run the Snowplow, you could just run those files. I'll get back to this some more when the project's complete, and it might make a little bit more sense. Thanks for watching.